What is going on, car people of this world? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. Today you join me in the last drive we have in the Lexus LS430 with the blue tint. This is absolutely awful. We're dropping it off tonight. Tomorrow morning the proper tint is going to be installed. I am so very excited for that, so we got to go drop the car off right now. Look at this. There is a car in front of us, probably 10 car lengths up, and you can barely even see him. I have to zoom in before his taillights even start to pick up. Here she is back at the tint shop. I know we can't even see the blue tint right now. We'll put some pictures up of it on screen for those of you who haven't seen it. But yeah, rest in peace. We'll see her tomorrow. Whoa, it's the next day. And check out the tint, brother. Let's go, dude. It looks so incredibly good. Now, here's something that's crazy. I did not expect this to happen at all today, but I might be buying another car today. We're gonna get into some details in a little bit. I don't need another car at all, but this is an amazing deal and I wouldn't keep it for very long. We have to run to Walmart real quick to see if we can pick up a battery, and then I'll fill you in what's going on, because this is kind of crazy. We have a absolutely groggy, rainy day here in New Jersey where, well, as far as groggy spirits go, that is not the case. Spirits are very high right now. Why, you may ask? Well, probably because, did you read the title of the video? We just bought another car. We're gonna explain why I bought it, what we're gonna do to it, and when we're gonna sell it, because we're gonna get rid of it pretty quickly. But in the meantime, it should be a lot of fun. I have to head over to my shop. That's where the car is right now, because it doesn't actually drive. But when we get there, we'll take a look at it. I'll let you know what's going down, and we're gonna get to work. So we actually have a couple updates here at the shop before we get to reveal the new car. The new tint just got installed on the LS430. Wow, that looks so much better than the bright blue tint that we had before. This looks absolutely incredible. It looks so much better in person. It's very dark. It looks super sinister, and I mean, it fits the car super well. And what's amazing is I'm hopping inside here, no blue at all. We'll have to do a comprehensive review of it, but I'm absolutely loving it. Super awesome. Very excited that that's finished. Now for the reveal of the new car I just purchased. We're gonna go over the whole story about why I purchased this, what I'm looking to do with it, and just what needs to be done to it, because right now it can't drive. It runs and starts, but it can't drive. Welcome to the channel. My brand used Audi A3. This car I got for an absolutely incredible deal. I know you might be like, Sam, why did you get an Audi? You're betraying the Lexuses. I agree, but I don't really agree. I'm actually very excited to have this car. This car we're not going to be keeping for very long though. Yeah, it's got some primer. You know, it needs a bunch of work, actually. We need like paint, we got headlights that need to be done, we need badges left, right, and center, we got lights that need to be done. But my friends, it is a 6-speed manual, which is absolutely amazing. This is my first manual car. I've never owned a manual car before. I'm so stoked about it. So this is gonna be a lot of fun for the time we do have it, but we're not gonna be keeping it long. I don't need another car. I don't need that. It's a waste of money. Now you might be saying, it is a waste of money, so why do you have it? Here's the thing. I picked up this car for an absolutely amazing deal, and there are problems with it. The back right brake caliper is seized and the oil pan has a hole in it, hence why it doesn't run. Everything else is fine. We did get the engine started, and don't worry, I did put oil in it. I poured some oil in that thing, got it started. We needed to put a new battery in there. It runs totally fine. I scanned the engine. There's 0 codes, even after it was sitting for this long. Trust me, I rescanned it multiple times, 0 codes. It was sitting for over a year and a half, and here it is. So back right brake caliper is seized. This caliper right here is seized, and the oil pan has a hole in it. We have the oil pan on its way. We're gonna try to get this brake pad or caliper unseized today, and yeah, then we're gonna try to sell it. So I purchased this car for $1,000. That's it. $1,000. That's why I picked up this car for. That's why I bought it. That's why we have 7. There's no other reason I would have purchased it. If this was selling for, like, you know, regular whatever people are selling these things for, I would not have bought it. But because it's such a, I mean, it's going to be such an easy fix, an easy sell. Hopefully I'll have it all done by the end of the year. But wait, it gets better. With the car, I got a pair of Audi RS3 wheels. These are absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna see if we can get these guys on the car as soon as it, you know, runs. I'm very excited for these. They got a little bit of wear on them, but that's okay. Maybe we'll see if we can get that fixed. I don't know. Anyway, all these tires are flat. They were deflated. So we're gonna have to get it pumped up and put on the car. Here's the thing that frustrates me, right? Is like, this car, I haven't even finished yet. So why did I get myself into something else? I don't know. I shouldn't have. I got way too much on my plate already. But this should be so easy. But those are the famous last words, that this should be so easy, right? I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a learning experience no matter what. But even if this car was just a rolling chassis, I think I could probably get more than $1,000 for it, plus the wheels alone. So, I don't know. I feel like I can't lose. I can't lose. Worst case scenario, I lose $1,000. And then it's like, okay, whatever. Like, that sucks, but it's going to sell for more. It has to. It has to, right? Totally forgot my tripod, so we're gonna set you guys right here. And hopefully that works out well. We got the car jacked up with 2 jacks right there. Let's get these wheels off. So, for those of you who don't know, a seized brake is when, obviously, the brake should be spinning, but it doesn't because the pads are still completely clamped up against the disc. So, we don't know what's going on. I was doing some research on how to diagnose instead of just buying a whole new brake caliper, because that's what I was gonna do. There's different things that you can test and try out first, some parts that you can clean in order to try to get the brake unstuck before you have to go buy a whole new one. So that's what we're gonna try right now. So first thing we have to do is unbolt these pins in the back. There's gonna be one right here and then one at the bottom of it as well. We're gonna get these undone and then we're gonna take the caliper off and then we're gonna assess.
This caliper was so stuck to the disc. The piston was fully compressed onto the disc and it literally took me until sundown to get this off with a hammer and a chisel, just trying to pop the caliper off of the disc. Needless to say, off to a little rocky start.
Yes, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank the Lord, dude. That was crazy. Oh, dude, I wish my air compressor could reach this far. That should do. So the first thing we're gonna do is go take all these components and go clean them inside the shop. And then I'll cancel off the brake pads being the problem, which I really don't think it is. That piston seems very stuck.
Despite the fact that the caliper was fully extended and incompressible, as we'll see in a little bit, I still wanted to clean up all the components that went to the brake pads, just to ensure a smooth, stick-free braking experience.
There we go, all the components that we need clean are currently clean. Now let's try to retract that piston. So the problem right now is I totally forgot to grab something to squeeze the brake back with. So we gotta run to my house and pick that up and we'll be right back. So we got the part that we needed and I just tried to compress it and it is stuck on there so tight that the handle is just spinning. You can see I'm spinning the handle, but the screw is not going down anymore. So this might be a problem. That is totally seized. All right, so what we got going on right now is this caliper is so frozen that I need to order in a new caliper. I tried compressing it and it won't even go back in with these compressors right here. So we're gonna run to AutoZone real quick in the LS430 and order in a new brake caliper that will be in tomorrow. All right, the new caliper is ordered in. It will be here tomorrow, which is good because the oil pan will also be in tomorrow. So technically, if everything works flawlessly, the car will be able to be driven tomorrow, which is pretty sick. As for tonight, we will be heading back to the shop and taking off the old caliper to get it ready for the new caliper to be installed tomorrow. All right, so in order to take the brake caliper off, it looks like we have to take off this entire assembly that goes to the e-brake. So we're gonna try to figure that out real quick. So the first thing that we gotta do is we gotta disconnect this e-brake cable right here. So we're gonna do that by pulling the cable forward. I'm gonna have to get some more leverage on that and then we're just gonna pop it out. Emergency brake is disconnected, we can see right here. Now we're gonna have to crack off the brake line right in here. All right, so we got the brake line disconnected from the brake line that leads into the caliper, and it is clamped up here. So now we're just gonna pop the caliper off. Just got the entire caliper off. Now the last thing we need to do is get that brake line off right there, and then we'll wait for the new one to come in tomorrow. All right guys, so we're gonna end it here. Sorry, I know I got this massive light on me. We're gonna end it here. Brand used Audi A3 is underway. We got the entire caliper off. Everything's sitting in the trunk here. The caliper's off. That's coming in tomorrow, and then we'll start on the oil pan, and then this thing is pretty much ready to rip, which I am so excited for. I hope I don't look like scary with this light, but the more I think about driving it, the more I think that I'm just not gonna want to sell it, which is really unfortunate, but it's gonna have to be done. So I don't know, I shouldn't say that. We'll have to see what happens. If you guys really like it and I'm making more money off of it than selling, that'd be a different story. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you're excited about the new car, let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty excited about it, and I will catch you tomorrow when we receive the brake caliper and the oil pan. Peace.